Hello everyone, welcome to Weststow near Bury St Edmunds, or for all you Born of Hope fans out there, welcome back to Towerdale. I'm here because it's the perfect place for me to meet up with James Ewing, who's the production designer for Wren. Welcome to another Wren update. I'm here with James Ewing.
Hello.
And we've got some of his amazing props and costumes and items that he's been making. And so thought I'd introduce you to him and all of his amazing stuff. Say hello to everyone.
Hello everyone. People of the world.
People of the world. Now this stuff isn't for Wren, is it?
It isn't, no, this is some of my past work.
Yeah.
It's stuff that I've just... My main interest is mythology, folklore, fantasy, and this is just what springs from my mind.
And what amazing stuff that does spring from your mind. We'll show you in some more detail, hopefully you can see some of this stuff, but these are sort of the mock-ups for swords.
Yes, this one is to be my family sword. It will. I traced my ancestry back to a Scottish clan that was in the Highlands in 1200. So it will have the clan name at the bottom here, the clan motto will go on the cross. You've got the Celtic dogs, which were a symbol of courage, and the horses, which were a symbol of strength. So that will, in the end, be my family sword.
Which is pretty awesome. I think everyone could do with a family sword. I love one, especially if it looked this cool. Yeah, so some amazing sort of, there's such detail here. I'll try and show you some close-ups because it's quite amazing stuff. And we also have these brilliant sort of braziers.
Now these were inspired by a myth from an old Norse saga, which speaks of a warrior called Bodvar Bjarki, who was a berserker, who was known to be able to take on the form of the bear on the battlefield. If you trace back some myths that speak of shape-shifting, especially some of the Germanic stuff, some of the Eastern European stuff, they talk of a wolf belt or wolf strap, which is a girdle made of wolf skin, and when the wearer puts it on, they take on the form of the wolf. So I basically mixed the two legends together. So if you could imagine, Bodvar might wear these on his arm with the bear motif, the bear fur, the bear claws, would give him the power to turn into a bear on the battlefield. So
pretty cool idea, and
are.
amazing detail on these as well again. Cool, so these are sort of some of the stuff that have started to inspire as well, some of the ideas for Wren, and some of the props. I want to show people this because it's amazing.
Sure.
Explain what this is exactly.
Well, this one did just pop into my mind. I saw the shape of it and I saw some of the patterns and I thought I just wanted to make it. It's a compass for other world realms. You can open the entire thing up and it has a spinning triple gimbal, which is the compass pointer, and inside we have things like Avalon, Atlantis, Tir Nan O, where the fairies and monsters live, and Asgard, Midgard and Helheim, which is of course the Norse afterworld realms. So it's a compass for those other world realms basically.
Yeah, it's pretty awesome. Yes, we are definitely hoping to have props this spectacular in Wren, and not just as props though, as like this is, that is something that is a tool, is really a useful thing, but it also looks absolutely incredible and beautiful, and helps to inspire our story as well. James and I have been discussing loads of cool ideas for props that maybe came out of one thing, like we need a book, and all of a sudden James goes off on one and decides that it's not going to be a normal book, it'll be a book that opens in many different ways, and it's made of metal and leather, and it sort of riddles and you know, open one page makes you open another page by answering the riddle, and loads of things like this. And you know, all of these ideas can't necessarily end up in the first season of Wren, but they are all lined up to try and be introduced at certain points. So yeah, I mean, these are just amazing. We can talk a bit about, I suppose, at least one of the props for Wren that we are thinking about doing.
Some sketches, I'm sure.
Yeah, I'll bring them up on screen as well so we can see them. But so there's a there's a prop at the moment. Yeah, sure. That if you can see this, I think I tried to show this during the live feed, and I'll show this on the camera. But this is, it doesn't have a name yet. Actually, we have to figure out a name for it. But it's quite a nasty looking prop, and essentially it is for extracting the spirit of the Namari from the marked ones. So it's used by the Kanath. And from the design that we've got at the moment, anyway, it's almost a bit of a syringe-looking thing. It's this. I think it's probably gonna be about this
I'd say
big,
about
something
that big,
like that.
Yeah.
And it's sort of this sort of syringe, sort of. Well, you're probably better at explaining it than I am.
But I just felt that it needed to have quite a nasty, dark, clinical feel to it. You know, but
it's not a nice thing.
No, it needs to have a presence of its own. When you see this thing, it's like, oh no, not that. You know, so and it just started to naturally take on this syringe-like feel, which I think is quite creepy and quite nice. So
yeah, it basically, it essentially sort of sucks out the marked spirit from the marked ones and captures it in this sort of glass container, so you sort of see the spirit in there, and it's tried to be used against Ren in our season 1, so it's going to be quite a key prop. It's going to look spectacular.
It's going to be fun to make as well.
It's going to be and it has its own container that it sits in, so the whole thing kind of slides out of this container, and it's gone through lots of different ideas. We've sort of looked at an orb that just sat in a box, and then we've gone from that
maybe
to
a cube that opened in weird ways with little trapdoors in it, but it needed to have that nasty, vile kind of clinical feel to it.
Yeah. So we've got that, which is still going through design stages. We don't know when that will be finished at the moment, but it's all very exciting. And so definitely stay tuned for more from this man, because like there's more things here I haven't even shown you. So some amazing stuff, and I'll put the link actually to your website on the video, so that you can actually go check out his stuff. And we'll get another update to you very soon. Oh, and we've got, as I mentioned, we've got these interesting designs for new rewards going on, but I'm still going to not tell you anything about that, but soon, very, very soon. It's quite exciting. Okay, cool. See you later.